So, it's time to chill out. Get into a comfortable position where you're sitting. Perhaps sitting upright with your feet flat on the floor, your arms and legs uncrossed, and your hands resting in your lap or on your thighs, whichever is more comfortable. Allow your eyes to gently close. If you'd prefer to keep your eyes open, just soften your gaze and gently focus on a spot a few feet in front of you. Take a few moments to arrive by getting in touch with the physical sensations in your body, especially the sensations of touch or pressure where your body makes contact with where you're sitting. Being aware of your feet, your body being supported by the chair, and how your hands feel with how they're making contact with your body. Now, gathering your attention by simply focusing on your breathing, slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe in, out, in, out. It's okay for your mind to wander away to thoughts, sensations, or feelings. Simply observing that your mind has wandered, observing your thoughts and feelings, acknowledging their presence, and then returning your attention back to the breath. As best you can, bring an attitude of gentle acceptance to all of your experiences. There is nothing to be fixed or worked on at this time. Simply allow your experiences to be just that, your experiences, without needing to be other than what they are as you find them in this moment. You might even catch a glimpse that there is a part of you that is noticing what you're noticing. Now, allowing yourself to imagine a beautiful, slow-moving river. The water moving along. Notice how wide or narrow the river is. Notice the colour of the water. Imagining the day. Is it sunny? Or perhaps a little dull and overcast? Is it warm? Or is it cool? What season is it? Imagine you're sitting underneath a tree on the bank of a river. Perhaps your back is resting against the trunk, gently supported. Take a deep breath. See if you can smell the richness of the earth beneath you, or perhaps the scent of the land around you. Take a moment to look up into the tree. Notice the leaves rustling on the gentle breeze. What colour are the leaves? What shape do they have? Listen to the sound of the gentle stirring of the leaves in the wind. Notice that once in a while you observe a leaf dropping onto the river and flowing away. Now, gazing at the river, notice the leaves floating by on the surface of the water. Look at the leaves and watch them, slowly drifting down river. As you sit beneath the tree on the bank of this river, become aware of the thoughts that are passing by in your mind. You might notice planning for something later today, reminding yourself not to forget something, remembering something that has already happened, or even judging or evaluating this exercise. Whatever you notice, each time you become aware of a thought, imagine yourself placing the thought on one of those leaves. If you think in words, put them on a leaf in words. If you think in images, put them on a leaf as an image. Whenever a new thought enters your mind, put each one on a leaf, passing in front of you, and then watching it move away from you, eventually drifting out of sight down the river, allowing the river to move along at its own speed. Returning to gaze at the river, waiting for the next leaf to float by with a new thought on it. When one comes along, watch it pass in front of you, and then let it drift out of sight. The river is ever flowing, carrying each leaf along. The river is doing what is natural for rivers to do, and that is to carry along whatever is floating on the surface. Thinking whatever thoughts you think, observing them, placing them on a leaf, and allowing them to flow freely down river, one by one. Now, when you're ready, allow yourself to take on a different perspective. Allow yourself to become the riverbed. Imagine yourself as the riverbed, holding the river and each of the leaves on the surface of the river, and even the thoughts that each leaf carries as it flows by. As the riverbed, be aware that you are the container for the river, the leaves, and the thoughts. Perhaps even becoming aware that you do not begin or end at the banks of the river, that you extend beyond the banks of the river into the earth itself. Imagine what the riverbed must see, experiencing the river, the leaves, and thoughts floating along. Wondering what it is like for the riverbed when the river is rushing by, or when it is barely trickling. Wondering if the riverbed even cares, since it merely sets the context for everything to happen. Without the riverbed, there would be no river, and no river to carry along the leaves and thoughts. Wondering if the riverbed cares if it is autumn with lots of leaves on the river, or if it's spring with very few leaves. Now, let go of the thoughts and images and gradually widen your attention to take in the sound around you in the room. The feeling of the chair beneath you, the feeling of breath in your lungs. Take a deeper than normal breath and slowly exhale. Take a moment to make the intention to bring this sense of gentle allowing and self-acceptance into the present moment. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome back to the world around you.